What's up, everybody? Nick from Bighorn Golfer here. We're at the PGA 2026 show. We stopped by the Fiberbuilt Bay. I'm here with Scott. This guy knows everything there is about the Fiberbuilt mats and why they're the best in the market. Scott, can you tell us about the Player Preferred series and why this is one of the best surfaces that you can put inside of your simulator bay?
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by, Nick. It's good to see you again.
It's great to see you.
So the Player Preferred is something that I designed exactly for a simulator use. So a few years ago when I had a simulator myself, I was hitting some shots on my TrackMan, my Foresight, and I was noticing I was not getting the ball flight that I was expecting outside.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I went and I took my Foresight, I took it outside and I checked my numbers, right? And I checked them from a mat to real grass.
First off, range grass.
And so what I noticed, actually I did it on a fairway.
Oh,
just went right out on the fairway, just wanted to see what my club speed, ball speed, launch angle, spin rate were.
Yeah.
And what I noticed is that when I was hitting from the mat, my club speed was down, my ball speed was down, my smash factor was down, my spin was up, and my launch was up. So it didn't make a lot of sense, so we went and got a phantom camera where we filmed impact off the mat, okay? And what we noticed is that if the mat was too hard, that the bounce of the club was going to interact with the turf, and the club was going to skip up and I was going to hit a little low on the face. And then if the mat was too soft, the bounce wouldn't interact correctly and the club would slip underneath the ball.
Sure.
So I'm going to hit high on the face.
Yeah.
Right? And those are all going to give different flight characteristics than what I was expecting.
Yeah.
We noticed it really from 6-iron down. As the club gets longer, it was a little less mat effect.
Okay.
So then we went to work and we designed a surface that we would get the exact ball flight numbers that we would expect off that tight bent grass fairway.
So you guys have put a lot of R&D into this, a lot of time, a lot of work, more than anybody else has ever probably thought about doing.
I think so. I think I've wasted a lot of time on this.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So this particular mat, the Player Preferred, is what came from that project.
Okay.
And so what we designed is we said, everything has to start with a solid rubber base. We need the solid rubber, or we need the rubber base to provide structure and stability.
Yep.
And then we wanted to put the thinnest turf set possible so that the club isn't grabbing into the turf, so that the club can hit down and into the ball to get the right impact rotation that'll get us the right ball flight. Then the next phase of that was then let's not make it hard on the joints. So what we did is we created a rubber cavity and we pour a vibration dampening material in. You can kind of think of it like a memory foam.
Yeah.
Okay. We pour that into the rubber cavity, and then that will absorb 97% of the vibration.
Yeah.
So just like a real fairway, you're going to hit down and through. You're not going to feel anything.
Yeah.
And then we fuse that foam to a knitted nylon turf with the thinnest possible turf set that's going to allow for no club turf interaction.
Okay.
So we're getting exactly the same ball flight numbers that we would expect.
As you would outside.
That's right.
So when people ask me what's the safest mat out there on my joints, we're looking at it right here.
The Player Preferred, absolutely, because it's absorbing all of that vibration, and I'm getting the same ball flight numbers, and I'm not having to change my swing.
You don't have to worry about golfer's elbow with this mat. So.
Very good. Yes, exactly.
Excellent. Yeah. And this is interchangeable, the actual hitting area. This is interchangeable, so all you have to do is pull it out, get a new one, and throw it back in. I mean, you had told me, so what's the rating on this? What do you expect to get for life?
So what we want to do is we want to concentrate the divot area between the 4 tee holes that are already placed in the mat.
Okay.
That gives us the thickest amount of the vibration dampening material, so it's where it performs the best. And then we can rotate it to move your strike locations around, and we expect between 60 to 80,000 shots before we'll wear this piece out.
That's insane. I love it. And the beauty is, as you can see on this mat, it's center hit, so it's for lefties and righties. And what's the size on this one?
This is a 10 by 10 combo mat
that
allows us to hit shots from the Player Preferred or hit putts from anywhere on the mat, and you can see we've even sunk a couple of putting cups into the corners.
Yep.
So that you can play your simulator game, or you can just work on your stroke.
Absolutely, and you can cut the cups wherever you want into this.
Absolutely. We can design a player preferred combo mat to fit the dimensions of your room exactly.
Sure.
And we can place the cups and the hitting strip in the mat where it's going to work best for your setup.
Like in our simulator studio, I have a 9x12 bay, and the carpet comes back 16 feet. So I could put this in to the exact width of my 12-foot wide bay and back 16 feet, and it would be the best putting surface, best hitting surface that I can get.
You bet.
Yeah,
all practice in the exact same spot.
That's amazing. And it looks really good, very professional. You know, you guys have sold all over the United States to some of the best country clubs in the world.
Absolutely.
And to some of the most elite people, elite golfers in the world. They trust your product.
Yes,
so
they do, yeah.
That's phenomenal. Is there anything else that you think that we missed or can add to it?
The only other thing to really think about is that the installation is very simple.
Easy. Yeah.
So the rubber foundation is made in 2x2 or 1x2 squares.
And they just click together, right?
They click together.
Yep.
And then the turf is pre-cut in our warehouse, and we dry fit it and make sure it's going to fit your configuration exactly.
Perfectly.
So that you don't have to do any trimming or any cutting or any taping or any gluing.
Mm-hmm.
Click the base together, and then you roll out the turf, and you're hitting in an hour.
Voila.
Okay?
I love it. Yeah. So if you want the best mat for your golf simulator, putting mat, hitting mat combined, you don't have to look for anything else. You want the Player Preferred series from Fiberbuilt. Thanks.